week?
It was good.
You went hunting. So how you were 2 weeks, Sam? Do you remember what you did?
Yeah, so
It doesn't sound good.
when we were supposed to have the podcast on Wednesday. I can't remember I worked. So I worked Wednesday.
You worked Wednesday and then left Thursday.
I drove right after Wednesday. So I drove right up to hunting camp. I was hunting in my Hey Dudes because I was in my truck.
Oh, you're so like, where is my Hey Dudes? It's thinking like a forest. I'm like, what are you talking about?
So that was kind of funny because I was up there in a polo. I put my orange and stuff on over it because I don't really want to change. But I was just hunting out of my truck.
And Hey Dudes?
Yeah.
Is it like wet up there?
No, I didn't get out of my truck.
Oh.
I was literally just driving, and then if I saw something, I was gonna just send it. I had golf pants on, but I didn't. Well, I didn't see anything. But
Nice.
and it was fun. I was up there from Wednesday to Sunday. Didn't see a lot, unfortunately. We did
Public lands, baby.
we
Public
did get 3 deer in camp. Obviously, the couple weeks before, but no elk. I didn't see it. My brother and his friend saw a bull. I think it was a 5x6.
That's not a bad
So that was
bull.
super cool to see. It's spike only, so you can only shoot. It has to one on the east side. It can be like a 5x1. It just has to have 1 point.
Yeah.
We didn't see any of those, unfortunately, and none of us had cow tags. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot of good people up there.
Sure.
And then came back. My truck was a absolute disaster, so I've been working on that for a while.
It's a truck, Sam. Let it get beaten up.
But yeah, other than that, I mean, just kind of prepping for the podcast today, and then a couple other things. But getting ready for Montana next week. But pretty much hunting and a little bit of work. Yeah,
Next week,
15th. So Friday.
Is it this? Yeah. So you don't leave. Yeah, because we have the podcast still next week, and then you leave. Yeah.
Yep. What about you? How's your couple weeks been?
Oh, it's just been busy.
Yeah.
I went down to San Diego for a wedding with my girlfriend down there, which was fun. Nice to get some sunshine. Basketball has kind of gotten into full swing, so just practicing pretty much every day. Now we're changing the podcast schedule, honestly, around me and my schedule. That was a lot. Obviously, I think everyone's a little worn out from the election. Just all that news and political stuff is finally over.
Yeah.
I just think there was just so much going on. I just felt like I never stopped and stayed home. I haven't been home. Like I haven't even been home and like sat down for more than I feel like an hour. Like I literally get home, eat dinner, go to bed. Yeah, I hardly have watched sports. I've watched the Coug game. I did. 'Cause I had to illegally stream it.
Nice.
Bad person.
Good stuff.
But yeah, just kind of crazy. There's nothing else too wild going on that I can think of.
Basketball.
Just a lot of basketball. Basketball. We kick off.
Yeah.
The season starts Saturday and Sunday down in Tacoma.
That'll be cool.
So yeah, I'm very excited, but yeah, very worn out. But Christian athlete.
Heck yeah.
Mine this week I really liked because I actually was watching it live when it happened. Was Blake?
I didn't know you said that live.
Yeah, so Blake Treinen.
I freaking missed all this because I was not in coverage. I would have loved to watch the World Series.
So the World Series was good, but Blake Treinen, Game 5 when they clinched. It was Game 5.
Yep. Game 5.
Came out basically after, and I did not realize he was such a strong Christian.
I didn't either. I knew him for a while because he'd been on a couple different teams, but obviously he's been good on the Dodgers.
Yeah,
so.
he's kind of good everywhere. He's not been bad. But it says, "It's the favor of the Lord on my body. I've been praying just to be ready and able for this team when they need me." Just a super simple thing of just being like, again, I feel like so many people will overlook it and just be like, yeah, I'm ready. I did it. I'm so good. But it's just right away, I just prayed for God to have me ready for that situation. I mean, it's a big situation.
Yeah.
Come in and close out he didn't close out the game, but he was in the 7th, 8th inning, I think, and then Walker Buehler came in and closed the game. But you just look at it and just the same thing where you're just like, dang, and I think you're just seeing it so much more. And I don't know if that's because of the political aspect of the world or obviously I think people see the war, the spiritual war a lot more right now with how crazy it's been, but a lot more athletes and people that get in front of a microphone have been way more outspoken about it. But I just think that
I think with, especially when you're talking about the election, I think Christians have always been the silent majority.
100%.
But I think they're starting, like you literally just said, they're just starting to become more outspoken.
Yeah.
You saw it with the election. I mean, a lot of people didn't necessarily see Trump winning. I mean, obviously he kind of won in a landslide.
Sure.
But I think people are kind of been fed up with how the world is.
Sure.
And not wanting that direction for our lives in general.
Sure. Yeah. And
so I think
what
what he's saying is we just have to be ready.
Yeah.
I mean, with whatever
Yeah.
happens, and just be willing to not necessarily speak our mind in a bad way, but be
Sure.
willing to stand up for what you believe in.
Yeah, and
So-
the Bible does talk about being, when you're a Christian, you will get persecuted.
Yeah.
Whether or not that is, shot in the head, or your head getting cut off, or just be yelled at, or be mocked or whatever. But you will be prosecuted as a Christian to earth, because the earth is ran by the devil, and the devil is doing what he can to somehow win a war you can't win.
It's already been won.
He's crazy. So
Thanks for listening to the Kinda Athletic podcast. Please like and subscribe to all our social media platforms, and make sure to come back next week to hear more from the Kinda Athletic podcast.